Know what's going down. One time to Big Meech, 57 Freddy, Slippery Soap. You already know. Rock for Fosgate. Everybody tapping in. All the big boys tapping in. Get your tickets. Matter of fact, go to the website right now. Nigga took a picture with Rick Ross. You like a hoe, nigga. Put your back against the wall and just slide down.
Tensions are rising between Rick Ross, Big Meech, and 50 Cent as the drama intensifies. 50 Cent has been on a mission to expose secrets about the Black Mafia Family, BMF. But Rick Ross is stepping in to back up Big Meech. The conflict is heating up after 50 decided to air out some controversial details, and now Ross is targeting 50, making it clear that the battle lines have been drawn. 50 Cent and Rick Ross have had a long-standing feud, with 50 often targeting Ross over the years. One of 50's core principles is loyalty, and when he saw Big Meech, a key figure in BMF, working with his rival Rick Ross, it struck a personal chord with him. 50 took it as a betrayal. However, Big Meech isn't staying quiet. He's firing back, accusing 50 of being the real snitch. According to Meech, 50 is upset simply because he's doing business with Ross, one of his enemies. 50 Cent doesn't play when it comes to enemies and takes these matters very seriously. If he sees someone as a foe, you can bet he's going to make sure the world knows it. The beef between them escalated after 50 posted a photo suggesting a documentary about BMF was coming soon. He captioned it, "This is going to blow your mind. Documentary coming soon. The facts are stranger than fiction." This announcement hinted at some big secrets to be revealed about the Black Mafia Family, which has been the subject of a successful TV series. The show, which debuted in September 2021 on Starz, is based on the real-life story of Big Meech and his brother Terry Southwest T. Flannery, who built one of the most powerful crime families in U.S. history in the late 80s and 90s. The BMF TV show is produced by 50 Cent and his G-Unit Films.
Calls Big Meech a rat days after Rick Ross and Big Meech post for a picture.
Yeah, you're great. So, like, if you can pull up that paperwork, John.
Does that make me a rat for sitting next to Flacco?
Yeah.
So, the first post says, is a rat with a long tail. It says, "I think I'm Big Meech." And then the caption says, the biggest mistake he ever made was not sustaining his relationship with Tammy Cohen. Her tell-all docu reveals the truth. So Tammy Cohen, if you guys don't know, she's the lady that was essentially like Big Meech, like all around.
Initially, it seemed like 50 Cent randomly called Big Meech a rat, but there's more to it. The drama started when Meech revealed he was collaborating with Rick Ross for a Florida concert later this month.
February 13th, the Big Meech Home benefit concert. It's gonna be iconic. Too many names to list, but let me salute some of the legends. Lil Baby, Boss Man D-Lo, 21 Savage, Red, Ricky Rose. Now, this the first time it's ever been done. Me performing BMF with the icon himself. This shit gonna be special.
50 Cent wasn't happy about Big Meech teaming up with Rick Ross, especially given Ross's past as a correctional officer. There's been ongoing speculation that Ross still has ties to law enforcement, with rumors suggesting he could be an informant.
You were a correctional officer at one point?
I was, yeah.
So going all the way back. When was that? How long ago?
Maybe when I was 20.
20 years old.
Yeah.
What kind of people were in there?
You know, I didn't really get to make it to the prison. Because you got to go through training and all that, and I didn't last long.
Right.
I may have lasted 4 months.
Right.
Before they said,
Yeah.
I was a little tardy.
As you can imagine, Rick Ross's past as a correctional officer dramatically shifted perceptions of his street credibility. One person remarked, "Fake it until you make it," admitting they thought Ross was a major drug dealer until they learned about his real past. Another interview watcher noted, "I get a fake vibe from Rick Ross." But when it comes to 50 Cent's issues with Big Meech, his accusations go deeper than just the Ross connection. Before the recent drama, there were already whispers that Big Meech might have cut a deal with authorities and turned federal informant in exchange for a shorter sentence. BMF had been operating without much interference for years, despite law enforcement keeping an eye on them since the early 90s. It wasn't until 2003 that the DEA and FBI launched Operation Motor City Mafia, which significantly intensified their efforts against BMF.
Got it.
In 2020, Big Meech was approved for early release to a residential reentry program in Miami, with his official release set for August 17, 2025. While his family celebrated, many were puzzled about how he secured an early release, sparking rumors he may have made a deal with the feds. Allegedly, his longtime friend Tammy Cowens played a role in helping him get this deal. Tammy owns the rights to Big Meech's life story, which he sold to her. But things took a darker turn when, in a 2022 Vlad TV interview, Tanissa Welch, the First Lady of BMF, claimed that Tammy had tried to send her back to jail by launching a smear campaign. Welch expressed anger at seeing people in her circle cozying up to Tammy, especially at the BMF series Red Carpet event, fueling more suspicion about Tammy's role in the whole situation.
The story about Tammy Cohen?
I haven't.
Okay.
You can explain it.
I'm explaining the story. Tammy Cohen is now the executive producer of the BMF show, the BMF Star Show. She has Meech rights. I was doing this show, so when T was locked up, T asked me to call her. I blindly called her, and she just immediately went off on me. Like, what the hell?
Thur's story just keeps getting messier. Even if Tammy Cowens helped Big Meech secure his early release, many believe the feds wouldn't have let him walk without him giving someone up. That's where Cuffy comes in. Cuffy was one of Meech's longtime friends and business partners since the early 90s. According to Cuffy, he was the first to put $1 million in Meech's pocket, and their families were close. Cuffy's daughter, Tamara, even called Meech Uncle. So, imagine her shock when she found out that Meech allegedly set up her father with the help of government informant Tammy Cowens. This isn't just rumor. Cuffy has been talking about it for over 10 years. In a leaked jail phone call, he claimed Meech sold him out to save himself. While Big Meech hasn't addressed these claims, word is he's not backing down from his collaboration with Rick Ross, despite 50 Cent's anger. In fact, some believe Meech sees 50 Cent as a hypocrite. Why? Because 50 has been working with Tammy since 2008 on the BMF series, even though people were already whispering about her being an informant back then. So why is it okay for 50 to work with her, but Meech can't team up with Ross? This situation is often compared to Jay-Z working with Desiree Perez, which sparks similar debates about loyalty and business in the industry. Meanwhile, 50 Cent shared a text from Lil Meech where he explained why his dad linked up with Ross. The text revealed that Ross helped Meech financially to cover his bills until the next BMF season started. Lil Meech expressed confusion over 50's anger, pointing out how 50 had once managed Skillababy without knowing him, but now had an issue with his dad working with Ross. So, the real question is 50 Cent being a hypocrite? Or did Big Meech cross a line by working with Rick Ross? The drama is far from over, and it continues to heat up. That's all for today. If you enjoyed the video, please like it and subscribe to our channel. We'd be very grateful.